What's going on, guys? Welcome back to After the Credits. Today we're going to be talking about Dredge. Just a forewarning, I feel like poop today. Just absolutely like shit, but I feel like making this video. So since I have the motivation to do it, we're just going to power through and get through it here. Because I know if I don't do it now, I probably won't do it. So let's just buckle up and get it done. Thanks for being here, guys. Dredge was developed by Black Salt Games, and as far as I can tell, this is their first project, so props to them for getting this game off the ground. I love indies, and the more the merrier, especially in this space. We need some creativity, and creativity's coming out of the indie scene. Dredge is a fishing adventure game set in a dark and atmospheric archipelago. It's definitely a change of pace compared to the games that I have been playing recently, a la Liza P, Bloodborne, Returnal, games of that nature. Which is really what I was looking for. I was looking for more of a casual experience that I could kind of hop in, play through, and move on to the next one. That was a little bit more on the chill side of the spectrum. I did get that with this game. However, I feel like I approached the game with the wrong mindset because I was trying to rush through. So I beat it in 2 sittings, and I don't think I really did the game justice by doing that. But we'll discuss that a little bit later on. But for now, let's kind of get into how the game starts. Upon beginning the game, you are loaned a ship from the mayor of the town, and it's your job to catch fish along the shoreline in order to earn money for yourself, and also to pay off the loan to the mayor that just loaned you your new vessel. You are told very early on not to stay out past sunset. Once the sun goes down, the game changes. Night brings hostile species out, and you slowly start to go insane. Insanity has a few different effects. One of the main ones that you'll stumble upon early in the game is rocks jetting out of the water that were not there during the day. It's a pretty sweet mechanic, and it's nice because it keeps you on your toes when the sun goes down. Anyways, getting back on track here, the core gameplay loop is to travel from island to island, collecting relics and returning them to the collector NPC that is just outside the island that you begin the game at. Each island gives you a short quest line that you have to navigate through to obtain these relics. I admit the variety from island to island is quite impressive, whether it's a new hostile creature that you have to deal with in the area, or harsher environmental conditions that you need to maneuver around, or even both in some cases. The game does a really good job of mixing things up as far as that is concerned. The other thing I really want to mention here is that this game gets incredibly dark, and the best moments that you're going to experience in the game are in the dark when your lights cut out. Your lights have a timer, so to speak, so if you leave your lights on and you're out for 3 hours, basically, your lights will just cut off entirely and you'll just be stranded out in the water in the dark, and those moments are really incredible, and you really feel the tension that the developers tried to put on you during those moments in particular. Some of the best parts of the game, for sure. There are 5 relics in the game for you to collect, meaning that you need to visit 5 different islands throughout the map to collect everything that you need to finish the game. It took me about 6 hours to complete, so not a super long game to roll credits on. Now we have to talk about the complaints. You guys know I'll have some, so let's just get into it. Firstly, even though the game gives you plenty of new tools to use throughout your playthrough, the gameplay doesn't vary enough to keep the game interesting to me in long sessions. Just a bit monotonous. I feel like approaching the game from this mindset that I had to just essentially roll the credits was the wrong way to approach it. Now, that's probably the wrong way to approach any game. You should enjoy the experience while you're in it. However, I just mentioned it because I feel like it definitely had a negative impact on me in this game in particular. So I thought it was worth noting. I was definitely ready for the game to be wrapped when I was done with it. The music in this game, while it fits the atmosphere the dev is going for, literally put me to sleep on the couch while playing. I started right after I got up, feeling super fresh and ready to grind, but then I woke up 3 hours later while I was docked at Greater Morrow, and I was just really confused as to what the hell had just happened to me. It's actually funny, I mentioned this because my wife actually came back as well and was watching me play for a while, and she even mentioned that the music in the game was lulling her to sleep, so definitely something worth noting. The pacing also feels like a bit of an issue here. The game starts very slow, but as you progress, you notice an increase in the speed of progression towards the end, which in some sense is good if you're trying to roll credits. However, I think even if you take the game in short sessions, 30 minutes to an hour long sessions at a time, I still think you'll notice just the rapid increase the game provides at the end of the game as far as the story goes. The last thing I'll mention is the game lacks any real challenge. While at night you can run into things that damage your ship, which cause you to lose cargo, it never feels like you are really in any danger at any given time. Again, the most you're going to face as far as challenge goes are at night when your lights cut out and shit's just kind of hitting the fan. But honestly, beyond that, the rest of the game is really a non-issue. This may not be an issue for some of you, especially if you're looking for a more laid-back and casual experience, but in my opinion, challenge is what makes a game addicting. It's what adds the enjoyment in a game in a lot of cases, and overcoming those difficult situations are one of the main reasons that I play games in the first place. So not having that in this game is definitely a little bit of a disappointment for me. So in conclusion, while I did like the game a lot, I didn't love it. Probably due to the rush nature that I approached the game with, the sleep-inducing score the game offers, and a relatively underdeveloped narrative that starts slow and flies through towards the end of the game. If you're looking for a chill game to play on a mobile device like a Switch or a Steam Deck or a comparable platform like that, I think that's probably the best way to approach the game. Take it in like 30-minute segments at a time right before you go to bed. That's probably the best way to play. But mainlining it and hard focusing it just wasn't the greatest experience for me. Other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of ATC. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video down below. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought about it. And that's about it, man. Thanks for sticking with me. Sounded like garbage. Again, like I said before, we're working on Black Myth Wukong. We may have a video out on that within the next coming weeks. Depends on how long it takes me to beat the game. If you want to see the live streams, you can catch me on Twitch, YouTube, Pick, Trovo. We're on all of them. Live streams are really inconsistent, just like my video uploads. I just live a busy life, got a lot of shit going on, and I'm sick. So, you know, all those things factor in, but check out those if you're interested. But other than that, take care of yourselves. Tell a friend something nice today. It might change their life. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.